Okay. Hello everyone. Um, I'm making this video, as you can see from the title above, um, mainly as a question asking, do girls care about music? Um, Now I know this seems pretty broad right now, but I'm gonna get into a few more details. Alright, so starting off, yesterday I was at my friend's show from the school that I graduated from last year, and they're very good. The band is called 3PM. The friend is called Brennan Stark. Very good. If you're into that kind of music, but the band that played before them had a vocalist. Needless to say, he's a big guy, sort of fat. Um, but nonetheless, he was an extraordinary frontman, an extraordinary vocalist. He was getting so into it, and it was great to watch. But one thing that I happened to notice was not a single girl in the audience was paying attention. And believe me, there were a lot of chicks there. And it was kind of upsetting, you know. Um, and about a month or two before that, I went to a show with this girl from the school or the college that I was going to at the time, and this band that she really wanted to see. I'm not gonna name them, but they were fucking awful. They were just awful. The singer was off off pitch. The guitars were all out of tune. They were all sloppy and choppy and ugh. And the drummer was just off, and everything just sounded horrible. But I noticed the one thing that they all had in common was this. Yeah, the hair. They were all pretty boys, and it it kind of dawned on me that a lot of these bands, while a lot of them might have talent, um, I'm not dissing every single one that has their hair like that. I don't really care how you wear your hair, but I just sort of made connections between the show that I went to last night and then the show, a month ago, and I realized that girls don't really seem to care much for good music, you know. And of course, this doesn't apply to every single girl in the entire fucking world, you know. Um, it was just seeing that was a real disappointment to me, you know. And the uh, the the guy that was singing, I guess, would not be considered attractive in their eyes, considering they all like the same type of guy. One with the swishy hair, the one that sings in with the girly voice and all that shit, So this question, once again, just to restate it, it's just asking, do are there any girls out there that still care about the music rather than the way that the performers actually look? It was really upsetting. Not horribly upsetting, because I mean, I'm into playing metal music, and I have a feeling that that's what I'm going to be playing for the rest of my life. And believe it or not, there's not very many chicks in metal. A lot of fat dudes, a lot of fat, sweaty, ugly dudes. Um, but there's chicks every once in a while, but that doesn't really matter. You don't do it for them anyway. But the point is that it's obvious that ever since the Beatles came out, don't get me wrong, the Beatles wrote incredibly amazing music, very touching, very heartfelt, but the girls went crazy over them. Now, was that because of the music, or was that because of their appearance? I don't know. I don't know. And this is not basically an attack on every single girl out there who goes to shows. You know, I'm sure there are millions and millions of girls that go there for the music. But yesterday, it was pretty obvious why those girls were there, and it, it kind of upset me. And I just hope our culture doesn't really go to shit like it seemed to be going yesterday. Anyway, it's just a question. Don't get mad. Don't get too defensive. Um, Thank you very much. Leave me a video response or comment me back or message me. I don't really care. Thank you.